Tragedy yesterday after the murder of a grandfather and kidnapping of a child by his father. Last night, that suspect turned himself in and the child was returned safely. But today, the focus shifts to the victim. Brian Murray was a well-loved musician, teacher, and friend. Those who knew him say his death is an enormous loss to the community. JD Career reports.
Sunday night at the Zulu King and Queen Ball, Brian Murray was reveling in the carnival season for the first time in nearly 2 years. Murray's band played that night. Julius Handy, pictured here with Murray, has played alongside his friend for many years. The two traveled internationally to Switzerland in 2018 where they won a jazz competition. He says he remembers the words of encouragement he offered Murray at the end of their set at the Zulu King and Queen Ball.
Man, everything is going so good for you in the bands, and it sounds great, B. And I said, I love you, bro. We just hugged each other and, man, love you too, bro. And next thing I get a call about him being murdered.
This is the moment family and friends learned that Murray was murdered. Shocking revelation for Handy, who said his friend was the model family man.
And he was definitely a great father image. And I would tell him that all the time too. I said, man, you're a great dad. I say, these kids better appreciate everything you're doing for them.
But it wasn't just his kids and grandkids that Murray was looking after. He managed his nonprofit, the Jerome Murray Instrumental Music Foundation. He would go around to friends in the music industry collecting old instruments to gift to local New Orleans youth, many of which ended up here at the Ellis Marcellus Center for Music, where Murray would teach and run free studio sessions for the kids with his partner, Dr. Daryl Dickerson. Dickerson says one of the most painful parts of this loss is for the future young musicians who will never have the opportunity to work with Murray.
Hearing this young kid play this and he worked with them on this, and knowing that that next kid won't get that opportunity, it hurts.
Dickerson says he believes Murray's work at the Marcellus Center and in the Jefferson Parish School District is some of his old friends' best work, a deep void to be filled.
But he was one of those educators that they don't come along every day, and I hope we could find resolution, but it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to find somebody to replace Brian. As
for Handy, he says he's gonna miss their day-to-day interactions the most.
And he would call me, hey, Ju, what's up, Ju? Hey, Ju. I'm gonna miss that, really miss that. I love him. He was a real great friend and a brother.
Remembered for the joy his life brought to so many. JD Career, Eyewitness News.
NOPD Superintendent Sean Ferguson says about a quarter of murders so far in 2022 started with domestic disputes. Edmund Ramey Sr. turned himself in hours after the murder and the kidnapping and brought the child, as we mentioned, back safely. Now he is in jail facing a second-degree murder charge. Today we learned that the DA's office has been working to secure evidence in a past case against Ramey from last summer. Now previously he faced charges of aggravated battery and domestic abuse child endangerment. But they say that domestic cases can be difficult to convict without the cooperation of the victim. Still, those previous charges are still open and pending.